Benny, thanks for taking time to join me on my channel.
Sure, no problem. I also thank you very much that you invited me. I appreciated it.
Thank you so much for that. So, shall we start with our first questions?
Yeah, we can start the interview, no problem.
Basically, this is about the interview by you sharing your personal story from your previous profession to IT profession. So the intention of this is to help those people who considering to come into IT or intended to come into IT but they don't know how. So rightfully your sharing will be beneficial to them. So your first question is, what did you do before you get into IT industry?
Before that, I got two jobs. One is a casino, which I worked for 6 years. And the other one is the recent one, which I worked for about 3 years as a bus captain.
So what caused you make the career switch?
I will say that, as I said before, that those previous two jobs, in a way, both of them are a bit too routine, so a bit kind of boring. But when you go into this IT job, it's so fascinating. They have so many kind of situation that can happen. Is every day is everything different. You will feel that it's very entertaining, or in a way, in a marine style, you feel that it's fun because all is keep on. You have challenges. It keep on challenging you. They have different kind of situation that happen. So I find that during the transition, I find it's not bad. Of course, there's a lot of things that you can learn just from one part of the IT.
That's good. So before you come into IT, how do you know IT is the industry that you want to go? Or want to join?
Actually, I will say that during young, I like to play game. So during that time, I feel that those technology, I like the computer, those related to computers, related to games. That time is for the sake of money lah. Then I find it quite boring. So now, as you can see, that the IT industry is expanding very fast. So I was thinking of coming back to the try to do on the IT, which now I as a service desk.
Okay, that's great. What is the reason your first job you don't take up IT?
Or that time I was thinking of having fun. During that time, is never think of the IT because 5 years later, 5 years after 5 years, rusty already, so never think about it. And that time, although the technology is still there, but it's not like you see every day. I mean, like you don't see every day. You just like normally I play game computer. That's all. Then after that, as time goes by, you see that the technology go very fast. Now even you got a pay phone. You can just pay through your handphone. Your handphone can watch video. Last time my one is use N-Gate, can only play game. Then you see now we can just scan Grab Pay. We just scan and pay already. The technology expands so fast. I think that IT has so many things, so I want to try it out. Before I go Karen's webinar, I was just during that time still unsure. I was trying to find more detail about it. Then after that, when her webinar with some other trainer, there are two, three, including Karen. During webinar, when I heard what she said, I get interested. I was like I feel that very hopeful for a chance for me to step into this IT industry. And during interview, when Karen was interviewing me, I find the way she talked, I feel like inspiring. Because I will say that before I go for this bus captain, I was learning WSH, workplace safety. It just I don't have someone that can guide me what to do. So in the end, when want to find jobs. I can't find it. I don't experience much. I don't have anything. I only got this cert from the academy. So I find it that based on the previous experience, after that, I feel that I had a chance of learning more on it, a chance to improve more on myself on this IT is higher lah. That is the reason why I like Karen so much is because what she say inspire me to learn more. It give me like, how should I say? I feel very hopeful that I can climb up the stairs on this IT industry. I mean, like previous job, all my job a bit like stagnant that side, so at the stagnant level. So as time goes by, you feel like why I'm not moving up. So going through her lesson, going through the webinar, after all this, I feel that I have a clearer goal towards what I wanted. I saw the goal which I want to aim.
That's fascinating. That's very interesting. And I'm so glad inspiration that you get out of my webinar.
I will say that in a way I feel that Karen, the way she speaks, I find it will boost my confidence in a way.
What was the things that I said boost your confidence? I mean, I'm very curious about that.
There's a lot of things that I learned. There's a lot of things which I will say. One of them is like Karen will say that you worth more than what you actually look like, and you need to understand. Don't degrade yourself. Have more confidence and proceed with it. Say one of them is like what I like to learn is that she told me that we need to understand which kind of job can be replaced by robot, replaced by AI. That one also I like that part of words because that one I also tell my wife when she need advice on her job, on which type of job she need to do. I also tell her this. I always tell her my instructor told me that as long as that job can be replaced by AI, don't go and learn. Learn those that even AI can't handle one. This is one of the things I remember forever.
Thanks a lot, Benny, for your sharing. Really appreciate, and I feel very, very blessed and touched by hearing this today. Yeah. Thank you. So let's move on to the third question. How did you feel about IT field before you continue to take IT as a career?
Before I start learning this IT from the SGUS course, I will say that IT for me is like just hardware and coding. These two only. If not, it's how to set out the thing, how to set out the computer, or maybe a coding. Because playing game, if I'm not wrong, playing games like you need coding lah. So this during that time is only these two lah. I was thinking before I going IT, I was thinking like most likely is either these two, either hardware or the coding. After I go into this IT service, which is I'm a service desk assist, counted as a service desk executive. Yeah. So not only am I doing, I try to rectify people's issue on computer, on IT methods. I also learn how to try to ask question, ask the probing question, and the most important thing, don't assume, because what users say from the word can have different meaning. This is what I learned. I will say that when I go into this IT, it opens my eyes that IT is just not the hardware and coding only.
Very good, very good. It is true. IT is like the whole new world. It's like a virtual world versus the real world, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
In a way, yes. For my job, I don't see the people and I only hear their voice. Then I need to ask question, process through my brain what they mean. I need to identify, analyze what they are talking about.
Yeah, your next question is how do you feel about IT now as a career?
For me now,
As a career.
the career, I will say that after I understand the IT, I read through about it. I was somehow I don't know. I think I get interested on this cyber security because after going through all the course, going also some maybe a situation that happened. I find that the knowledge on our cyber security is very weak. Previously, if you say out when I was outside, maybe I log into my email. I will not log. I never log out. I never. I never perfect one. It's still that one day I was in this learning institute that when I was using their laptop, the previous user never log out this email, and beside me, my colleague that with the batch boy also have a laptop that the user never log out. Then some he kepo lah, he go and find out what he's doing lah. So basically it's like all his dirty laundry all come out. Although we are not doing anything bad, we are not trying to hack on it. But I mean that if these two people, he met this evil person, then all his detail, all his account number, they will know. I mean
exposed.
Yes, exposed. So you imagine that if you not very rich, your bank got maybe 10K. Next moment you see your bank $0. You understand the feeling is like what the hell lah. So I think because after studying the course, I feel that give me my aim is to give me a goal, a clear goal that I want to be. I can't start to interested on this cyber security. I want to know more about it. I want to protect my detail, and also things I try to learn how to protect my data or my details. I will 顺便 help others lah, in a way lah.
Okay, that's very good and very nice of you to willing to help people to safeguard their data. There's always the opportunity for the information to be exposed. So I think this is really very, very important. You have the heart to pursue, and I really hope next time you can be a great cybersecurity guy.
From what you say, yes, I can agree. But mainly, I believe that actually we don't have enough awareness. And although our IT, although the IT industry expands very fast, but I feel that on the knowledge about this IT, maybe the knowledge is not so vast. I mean that for the people, their knowledge maybe only by 10% to 20%, because I mean that there's because people don't really understand this kind of issue. That's why they don't give a care about it.
Yes.
Once the only time they will give a care about it is when it happen on themselves. So I will say that
lesson learned. Are you trying to say?
I will say that this lesson actually everyone. I mean government should try to help to give people more awareness on this IT, especially on the older peoples. You can see that older people, scammer there's a lot lah. But imagine once they are now starting to learn to use the technology. There are also ways that other people can take advantage of these older people. The knowledge we need to spread out more, let people know more about all this and the security of this cyber security. They need to know more. But sadly, I don't feel like the knowledge is they learn a lot. Their awareness is not that good.
Yeah, I agree with you. So next time in the future, you quickly equip yourself with all the necessary skill set, and then you help to set all this policy and save the IT world.
Even after this SGS course, I will tell my those colleagues, remember to lock your computer. For my wife, and your computer better be strong. Then inform the father, mother-in-law. Because our detail can be easily hacked.
Yes, correct. That's true.
To protect ourselves.
That's true. Yep. So we are at our last question. So what is the one best piece of advice that you can give to any individual that consider a career in IT?
For those other people that are thinking about doing IT, don't be afraid. IT is not scary. Just need to understand IT is actually, to me, I will tell you that based on my experience, it's actually a kind of opportunity for you. But as you know, opportunity does not stay long. You have so many things you have no need to worry about. Be it younger or even you are maybe over 40 years old, you can always do IT. Be it hardware, software, or maybe as a service test. It's a lot of opportunity over there. So don't just because that you never done before, that you are afraid. I can tell you, I previously, both my job are not IT related. I was courier, after that I was bus captain. None of them is related to IT, but I still managed to get in. I start to improve on how I work as a SD. It's all basically on whether you are willing to work towards the getting the knowledge on how to do all these things. So it's opportunity. Don't waste your time. Get the opportunity before they are gone. Actually, even you are 40, is because I do know that some are older than me. I can tell you, at 38 years old, going to 39, and there are those older than me one, at least 10 years. Got some at least 10 years, but I believe they all got job already. Got one even work as an on-site team. So don't worry, age is not an issue. The only issue is whether you are willing to go for it or not. The only thing that blocking you is your mentality. If you are not willing to go through, then yes, IT may not be the industry that you want to go to. But if you are willing, even 40, 50 years old, you can also go for this IT industry. So don't worry about the age. Age is not an issue. It's your mentality.
We come to the end of this interview, Benny. I am very sure whatever input that you shared earlier definitely benefit the audience, because I think many of them, they might be thinking like, is it age an issue? Probably they might think like, do they have enough time to learn? Or whether the IT industry willing to accept that at this age.
At least take the first step, do your best and try on it. Don't just give up. Never give up. You need to have this manner. Don't give up first until you do your very best. There's a thing called, at least you try already lah. Don't just haven't start already. You already was worried whether you want to go or not. If you really worried, ask Karen to guide you lah. She will know how to guide one.
Wow, you are promoting me.
This is the truth lah. Before that, I also think before I go for the IT course, the reason why I go webinar is I want to see what I can learn more, what I can know more about this IT thing. It's still that till that day when I go webinar, the front two instructor, the way they talk, I also like to sleep already. Still when the one interesting is the Karen talk about the IT one. Then when she say that you don't need to worry about academy. It's more on skill set. The more skill set you have, the higher you go. That give me a injection like that, or give me stronger, make me stronger. I feel that wow, not academy. At least like that. What I read is more on academy. I'm more on hands-on. So I was thinking, skill set, yes, can learn more. Knowledge, maybe we say maybe 50%. But if you say hands-on, I'm not confident. So because of that, I think yeah, skill set better. Okay, more interested on it for high chance. Very hopeful. Then when Karen tell me about all these things, I have questions. I ask her about jobs that I think whether want to try or not. Then ask her, she say why you go for that. AI can replace one, don't choose. Oh, okay. They understand more. Oh, okay. I know that a lot of people during that our first batch one, we listen to Karen. Many are inspired by her. Many have been injected by her like vaccination, make them stronger. You know, all these things. There's a reason now why you have a fan club in the WhatsApp.
I didn't know. But I really appreciate, yeah. Thank you so much, Benny, for your input, yeah. Yeah, thanks for your time, Benny, and I hope to keep in touch and yeah, hope to have the opportunity to chit-chat with you again.
Sure, no problem. Anytime.
Sure. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye.